Hello, hello! Pizza Packs here, and we're back with our third Play Booster box of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Let's get started. Okay. Seem to have misplaced my other box cutter. Okay. Alright, so we got packs 1 through 10. 11s to 20. And 21 to 30. Pack 1. We have our commons. Our uncommons. And we have Hollow Merc Siege. Let's see, 192. That is our first Hollow Merc Siege. So, black-green enchantment. When it enters, choose Sultai or Absent. Sultai, whenever a counter is put on a creature you control, draw a card. This ability only triggers once each turn. Absent, whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains menace until end of turn. Okay, not bad. We have a foil Evolving Wilds, Plains, a Reliquary Dragon, Dragon Token. Pack 2. We have our commons, our uncommons. Oop. Ureni, the Song Unending. 233. That's our first Ureni. Let's see, 5 green, blue, red for a 10/10 Spirit Dragon with flying, protection from white and black. When it enters, it deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands you control. Okay, that's pretty sweet. We have Highspire Bellringer, foil. Windscarred Crag and an Elephant Treasure Token. Pack 3. Commons. And our uncommons. We have Surak, Elusive Hunter, 161. That is our third Surak. Tishla Trawlers, foil. Dismal Backwater, and a Warrior Dragon Token. Pack 4. Our commons. Our uncommons. We have Songcrafter Mage. That's a cool one. 225. Oh, that's our first Songcrafter Mage. Green, blue, red for a 3/2 human bard with flash. When this creature enters, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains Harmonize until end of turn. Its Harmonize cost is equal to its mana cost. Well, that's pretty sweet. I like that. Abzan Devotee, foil. Bloodfell Caves, and a Zombie Druid Treasure Token. Pack 5. Okay. We have our commons. Oh. Okay. Commons. Uncommons. We have the Sibsig Ceremony, 91. That is our second copy. We have Roamer's Routine, foil. Jungle Hollow foil, and a Warrior Goblin token. Pack 6. We have our commons, our uncommons, Scavenger Regent, very nice. Let's see, 90. That's our second Scavenger Regent. Then we have Shiko, Paragon of the Way, 370 for this version. Normal version of Shiko is 223. Toss this in a sleeve. I have to say the blotted out cards just look unfinished to me. Rugged Highlands and a Spirit token. Pack 7. Alright. Our commons. Our uncommons. We have Frostcliff Siege, 187. That's our second Frostcliff Siege. We have a Scavenger Regent. Just pulled one of those. This version is 379. Normal version of Scavenger Regent is 90. And that is our third Scavenger Regent. Channeled Dragonfire foil, Blossoming Sands, and a copy Monk token. Pack 8. Okay. Commons. Our uncommons. Durgar Island Dragon in the scale treatment. Rediscover the Way, 215. That is our fourth Rediscover the Way. Agent of Kotus. Jungle Hollow. And a Auroral Procession card. Pack 9. Apologies. We have our commons. Our uncommons. We have Dragonologist, 42. That's our second one. Boulderborn Dragon foil. Swiftwater Cliffs foil. Spirit token. Pack 10. We have our commons. Our uncommons. Glacierwood Siege, 189. That is our first Glacierwood Siege. 1 green-blue for an enchantment. When it enters, choose Temur or Sultai. Temur, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 4 cards. Sultai, you may play lands from your graveyard. That's pretty cool. Constrictor Sage foil. Thornwood Falls, and a Warrior Dragon token. Alright. Pack 11s. We have our commons. Our uncommons. And we have Great Arashkan City. Or Arashan. Great Arashan City. 395 for this version. Normal version is 257, and that is our second one. still haven't pulled Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Which is interesting. Wild Ride foil, Rugged Highlands, Spirit token. Dirty Dozen, Pack 12. We have our commons. Our uncommons. And Laced Prowler, 149. There's our third one, but first one on camera. So 2 green for a 5/5 Snake Ranger. When it enters, you may mill cards equal to the number of lands you control. And then renew 1 and a green, exile this card from your graveyard, put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of land cards in your graveyard. Activate only as a sorcery. This might end up showing up in Amulet Titan. Teamer Monument foil, Swamp, and a Spirit token. Lucky 13. We have our commons. Our uncommons. Mardu Siegebreaker, 206. That is our second Siegebreaker. Awaken the Honored Dead, very nice, 170. That is our third Awaken the Honored Dead. Mammoth Bellow. Jungle Hollow, and a Warrior Dragon token. 14. Alright, we have our commons. Our uncommons. Death Begets Life. Oh, that's an interesting one. 5 green, or 5 black, green, blue. Sorcery. Destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. That might actually see play. I do think it's funny that casting this off of Omniscience is not the best idea. Let's see, 176. That is our first one. Summit Intimidator foil, Blossoming Sands foil, and well, that looks neat. That is Eshki Dragonclaw art card. 15. And we've had some weird pack openings today. Alright, we have our commons. And our uncommons. Belothar, Dawn of the Abzan. 184. That is our second Belothar. I don't think I've done this one on the channel yet, so white, black, green for a 3/3 legendary human warrior with trample. Whenever it enters or attacks, you may sacrifice a non-land permanent. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Very nice. Now we have a foil Humbling Elder, Thornwood Falls, and a copy Monk token. Sweet 16. We have our commons. Our uncommons. Mistrise Village, very nice. That's our third one. Foil Dragonologist, also nice. 42. That's our third one. Blossoming Sands, and a Warrior Goblin token. 17. commons. Uncommons. Zurgo, Thunder's Decree, 237. That's our second Zurgo. A Russian Sunshield, foil. Swiftwater Cliffs, and a Bird Monk token. 18. Don't forget to register to vote if you're in the United States. Midterms are coming faster than expected. Or than you would expect. Alright, commons, uncommons. Bloomvine Regent. 137. 136. Sorry, that is our second Bloomvine. Foil Twin Bolt. Tranquil Cove. And a Spirit. 19. Commons. Uncommons. Sonic Shrieker and the Dragon treatment. Naga Flesh Crafter. Let's see, 333 for this version. Normal version is 52, and that is our second one. We have a foil Lion Weight, Scoured Barrens, and a Soldier token. 20. We have our commons. Our uncommons. I accidentally have one of the uncommons stuck to the commons. Okay. 260. That is our first Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. So it's a land that taps for a colorless, and then tap, add 1 mana of any color, spend it only to cast a dragon or omen spell, and then 4, tap and sacrifice this land, search your library for a dragon card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay, not bad. Roar of the Endless Song, 220. It's our first Roar of the Endless Song. 2 green, blue, red for a 3-stage saga. Stage 1 and 2 create a 5/5 green elephant creature token. Stage 3, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. That's pretty sweet. We have a Sunset Strike Master and a Scoured Barrens foil and Roiling Dragonstorm art card. Right, on to stack 3 with 21. Right, we have our commons. Our uncommons. We have Yathan Roadwatcher, 236. That is our second Yathan Roadwatcher. The first one I'm pretty sure opened in the pre-release. So for 1 white, black, green, you get a 3/3 human scout. When it enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then we have foil Delta Broodflies, foil Windscarred Crag, and a Spirit token. 2, it's 22. We have our commons. Uncommons. We have Tersa Light Shatter. Tersa Light Shatter. That sounds wrong. So many reasons. 127. That is our second Tersa. Then we have Kishla Village. That is our third Kishla Village. Full Art Mountain. Very nice. And Smile at Death. Nice. Art card. 23. And me. Which I think just went out of business. Something like that. Commons. Uncommons. TDC Region of the Mire. 341 for this version. Normal version of CDC Region of the Mire is 92, and that is our third one. Embermouth Sentinel Foil, Thornwood Falls, and a Reliquary Dragon. Let's see, 34, or 24. We have our commons. Our uncommons. I'm excited about this card. Narset, Jeskai Waymaster. 209. That is our third Narset. Watcher of the Wayside foil. Swiftwater Cliffs, and a copy monk token. 35. We have our commons. Our uncommons. Stillness in Motion. Let's see. Oh, that is our first one. One in a blue enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Then if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment and put the top 5 cards and put 5 cards from your graveyard on top of your library in any order. That's interesting. Nomad Outpost, foil, Thornwood Falls foil, and an elephant treasure token. I'm interested in figuring out that a good way to break that. Alright, 36. Commons. Uncommons. Feral Death Gorger. Very nice. Nature's Rhythm. Nice. 105. Or 150. 150. Jeez, I could not read today. This is our second Nature's Rhythm. Yeah. Rainveil Rejuvenator foil. Dismal Backwater and Zombie Druid treasure token. All right. 27. Commons. Uncommons. Jeskai Revelation. Return a target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Jeskai Revelation deals 4 damage to any target. Create 2 1/1 white monk creature tokens with prowess and draw 2 cards. You gain 4 life. 4 blue, red, white. Instant. 196. That is our first Jeskai Revelation. That's pretty cool. I like that. Wingspan Stride foil, Tranquil Cove, and a bird monk token. 28. Commons. Uncommons. Ambling Stormshell. 37. It's our second Ambling Stormshell. Slagu Pummeler foil. Windscarred Crag and Narset Jeskai Waymaster art card. 29. Commons. Uncommons. Codus, the Fangkeeper. Oh, that looks cool. 202. Oh, that is our first Codus. So 1 black, green, blue for a 2/1 legendary zombie warrior with indestructible. When it deals combat damage to a player, exile the top X cards of their library, where X is the amount of damage dealt. You may cast any number of spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana cost. That's pretty cool. Dragonfire Blade. 240. Huh. Wow, those two go really well together. That would have been a fantastic sealed pool pack. 240. Oh, that is our first Dragonfire Blade. 1 mana artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has hexproof from monocolored. Equip 4. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each color of the creature it targets. Huh, that's neat. Desperate Measures, foil. Foil Mountain. And a soldier token. Last but not least, pack 30. Alright, we have our commons. Uncommons. Still weirds me out that Skirmish Rhino is an uncommon. Quarry Mountain Monastery. That is our third Quarry Mountain Monastery. Tempest Hawk, foil. Then a Bloodfell Caves and a Warrior Goblin token. Very nice. Alright, well, thank you for joining me on this adventure. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for the algorithm. It really helps us out, and I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.